Welcome, this is my improved gaming table, and I'll explain everything. We'll start with the DM screen. This is the Dungeon Master screen, and I have a camera here. A camera will be up there, the one I'm using, and there's a camera here. It's supposed to be on. And so I get the 360 view of all the gaming table and players. This is a board that I can put up and put pictures on, magnetic pictures, and I can also magnetize information from the game for me. Here's my Discord connection. This is my dice box, so I roll dice and it comes out the other side. I'll show you in a minute. All the players are connected to Discord with a microphone headset, and they talk in the same sound environment. But when I want to talk to individual players, I just click on, and a green light comes on next to their player, and they know to switch over to the DM channel and talk one-on-one with the DM. So I can get all 5 players and turn it off with this. Like I say, I can see 360 with all the cameras working. This is my initiative board. I play initiative a little different. There are perception rolls once you to see who starts off gets an initiative bonus. But once the players, here's the PC magnets and the monster magnets, boss magnets, and NPC magnets. And so what happens is, as you make an action, action might cost you 3 action points or time points, and then the person that's the furthest back gets to go next, and they go action points. Let's say they land on the thing, so what you have to do is put them under that, so this would be the next. And they continue to go until there's a star. A player crosses a star, and that's when the DM gives an interesting event that takes place. You know, smoke fills the room, the bad guys retreat, whatever the action is. And they continue to go around the board through the entire battle, playing 2 cards, action cards per round. And that's how I keep track of initiative. The tabletop is designed to have a 3D example of a 3D element encounter. And then when the players are just moving from place to place, instead of having 3D laid out, what I do is each turn I lay out a set of tiles, and then when I get 2 tiles ahead, I take back the tiles, so they never really know where they are. They can't keep track of the maze that they're in. These are the dice boxes. I'm playing background music through a Wi-Fi Bluetooth speaker system. Here's the dice that they come out, so the player says, you know, you got 20, whatever it rolled, 27. And then what he does, that player on this side returns the dice, and I can get them at the other end. So this is the, it's usually not shown. This is the, where I keep all my miniatures. Basically, town folk, mob, more town folk, and there's a lot more actually I have, but they're in getting painted. Here's my Arabian group. And so I keep all my miniatures. Here's dungeon crawling monsters. And as you can see, I've got a lot of miniatures. Wilderness types. YouTube's playing a commercial. I should have just played a tape. When a player gets knocked unconscious, or I want information to that player while I'm still working with the other group, I have them open up a sound file and I speak a narrative. You know, you're unconscious, you're now dreaming, and I usually give them a clue to the next adventure, or a couple adventures ahead, so they remember that. Also, there's picture files, and every player has a notebook with their combat cards, their action cards, and then any the character stats. And so this is a multi-leveled table. Normally the players would take these dice pools and just hold on to them while I make a table change. So again, the black felt is for laying out. And then I can turn the table over and it becomes an ocean, and it's actually gridded. I have small ships and islands for far travel, and then I have a large ship that we lay in the players if they have an on-ship encounter. So that's the other side of the board. And then this is a battle map. If they're in a urban environment, I can set buildings here or draw if I have to. I try not to draw. Usually when I'm drawing something, that means I'm off script. They've wandered into a place that I hadn't planned. And so when you see me drawing, it's time to get back to where. And on the other side is my wilderness battle map that's also gridded. And I can put trees. I've got all sorts of foliage that I can create paths and waterfalls and scenes. This is my what I call my holodeck. It's a magnetic board that I can magnetize pieces on top of and make a scene. Usually a city environment scene, outside city environment. And then when I want to go to the inside, I go down here and I can build inside sets. I also can make an inside set here. I'll show you in a minute. And then on the other side of this is a dry erase ground board that I can do desert and wilderness actions on. And then the final layer here is a TV screen that can project any image. In this case, it's an actual video with birds occasionally flying by and the wind blowing the thing. It looks like it's not playing right now. I should have put it on a loop. Anyway, also when I'm doing a city chase scene, I'll project a giant, a miniature city, and then I have some 6mm miniatures that are the same color as the adventurers, and they can run around the city and buildings through this medium. And my final stage is if I want to I can put this, and then I have a stage that I can put right there, and the players can have a indoor scene, more intimate indoor scene. So that's my 3D RPG gaming table, and I hope you enjoyed it.